Hey, welcome back. I'm going to be reviewing Rainy Days on a gameplay. We both talked to each other about doing this. So here we are. I will say this is not my first time going over this because unfortunately the first two videos, one got corrupted, the other one was too long. So here we are. So I did just skip forward a little bit because the Reinhardt took forever, but we are going to be playing the video from here on. So let's watch it out.
Taking damage.
My first little tidbit right here is positioning. I would have been on the overpass instead of down here, just so you have the high ground where you can have better line of sight to heal people. And then I would have meleeed that. Those are just little nitpicky things. So we'll speed it up a little bit. And that is a very unfortunate charge pin. Unfortunately, it happens sometimes. But here we are. We're re-engaging. I really like those scoped attempts on the Echo right there, and that is a fantastic anti-nade. There we go. Good team fight win. Okay. So my only little tidbit is you're playing like right here where they can see you. I would have been playing like right here, hugged up against this wall. So you have all this natural barrier right here to protect you. But that is just my personal opinion. Some people would agree, some people would disagree. But having natural barrier coverage is always important when you're playing as a support. It's not the worst nano, but I'm also not against it because Soldier had what 70 to his attack visor, and when he's gonna come back alive and he's gonna be 88, 90 plus, so he's gonna have attack visor this team fight. So it could be able to pair it up with other people. Once again, I would have, just in that situation right there, instead of going down through the underpass, I would have gone, instead of going through the underpass down there where the cart pushes, I would have gone up here and I would have rotated around. That's just what I would have done. It's just for positioning for the next team fight. I know you did end up dying, which is unfortunate, but there is a little bit of a survivability situation. Unfortunate EMP situation where they both died. Good sleep. I'm not a fan of this right here because the soldier is kind of running around. There's a mega health pack right there. So you could have just stayed up and kind of fallen back, so you would have been with your other three teammates. However, as you can see right here, it ends up working out anyways. And that is an amazing sleep right there. You cancel his shatter, and you guys guaranteed won the fight. So I like that. Just gonna speed it up a little bit. I would have scoped in to heal the Ramattra, but not. That's just nitpickiness, because this right here should be play of the game. This nano into the Ramattra ult, where you kill 4, chef's kiss. That was a phenomenal play right there. Ooh. There we go. And unfortunate, you got pinned by Ryan, which is unfortunate. I kind of messed up the controls, but once again, I would have said the positioning thing. I would have hugged the food truck or one of the walls to cut off LOS, which would make it a little bit harder to get shot at or get a pin, get pinned on. That just positioning once again. Good sleep. Didn't last long, but it was still a good sleep attempt. So here we are. I personally, instead of being out in the open right here, if, you know, I'd be playing right here, or I'd be playing right here, just so you have that natural coverage. Unfortunate, got pinned again. I'm sure you were pretty mad after getting pinned like 6 times now. Tactical visor activated. Robot secure. Repeat. Robot secure. Heading back now. 2 minutes remaining. Orisa is here. I like these scope shots. Those are good right there. That's good. Good positioning right here. Just falling back, falling back. Stay alive, because you know there's only a minute left. There you go. Good scope shot on the Echo. Now the Echo's dead. You see, hit skin is key against flying heroes. Good scope, good scope, good scope. There we go. Great positioning right here. And unfortunately, I'm pausing it right here because what happens is you guys end up C9ing, which is very unfortunate. But yeah, as I kind of commentated throughout this thing, um, you know, shooting tech, I'll give it like a B plus. You know, you just knowing when to swap from scoping in and hip firing is a little tricky and it takes some time, but you know, hip firing on tanks or like people right in front of you is fine. But when they're at a little bit of a distance, or if they're in the air like an Echo or a Pharah, you know, scope in because it's a hit scan, so it immediately deals damage and it doesn't have to take time to get to them. Knowing when to go back and forth on those comes with experience in the game. Alt usage, I'm going to give like an A minus, A plus. So like what I said, shooting tech like a B. Alt usage, A minus, A. Because you had some really good alts, and you had I personally liked the alt on the soldier because it was like kind of tweening whether you guys are gonna turn the team fight around or lose it. But you were able to help the soldier get enough ult charge to get tac visor the next team fight, and they could be able to pair it up with another alt. And then you have, I thought your alt usage was really good. Positioning, B minus B. A little bit of tweaking here and there. The walls are your best friend as a support because it's natural coverage. They won't break, and you'll be able. It prevents certain damage from getting inflicted on you. So, positioning is definitely important. You know, staying in the back of the group. Don't get too far forward. You know, and having proper line of sight LOS is always very important. Very important as a support because you'll be able to heal people and have proper protection without having or needing a shield. So that's pretty much a majority of what I have. You know, if you work on hipfire versus scoped, and if you work on positioning, you can easily climb the comp ranks from bronze to silver and silver to gold, maybe even gold to plat if you're in that heavy of a grind. But got potential, definitely. I mean, you know what you're doing, so you definitely are good. You're not just completely lost in the game. So I would just work on those few tips and you'll be fine. But that's going to be it for me. See you later.